It's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it has been a long time. This is Mega Man NG, and I'm welcoming you guys to a playthrough of a game that's been long overdue. Yeah, I had it started already, but the problem is that I had to put it on hold because my PS3 bit the dust. But in the meantime, I'll let this speak for me. Yeah, I just love that theme. This is Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, or Sly 4 if you can put it that way. Basically, the game takes place like years after the events of Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves, and I will get to that eventually, I promise. But I just want to let you guys know that this will also be a 100% playthrough. The only problem is that in order to get your hands on 100%, you have to before you reach the end of the game, you need to you go to the previous worlds and use all the different skills to find all the bottles and treasures. You're going to need it in the long run, believe me, especially when you want to get trophies on just getting 100% in the end of the game. I apologize if I'm being a bit random on this sort of thing, and here we are at the title theme, Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. And there's the van, which has now become a DeLorean for some reason. And personally, I like that. And now we're going to set a new save file, since I will make sure I make a copy before the end of the game. So without further ado, let's get started. And I'll let you know, this game has load times, and they last more than a minute long. I will be skipping all the load times after this, so that way it can save you guys the trouble. And that's about it. Hope you guys enjoy the full story intro, and I'll see you guys later at the prologue. I smell a rat.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Alright, so now that we got the opening intro out of the way, we can now focus on the main game. It's been years since Honor Among Thieves, and a lot of fans have been waiting a very long time for a new Sly game. I just hope they don't have to wait longer for the next one. Let's get started with Prologue, Museum Heist.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
One way for a proper introduction. Oh, and to the left is when our game is saving, so we can't power off the system and all that. So let's get started. With the basics. Using the left analog stick to move. Square is to attack. Pressing it twice does like a double attack. Holding the triangle button does like a spin attack. Circle is when you do like those jump and ninja spire things. And X is to jump. Press the X button again to do a double jump. Alright, now we can finally get started with this.
Whoa!
Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news.
I can pretty much see that, Bentley. Jeez, I've been through this many times.
I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button.
Yes, Bentley.
Sly, don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents.
I always needed a refresher, that's for sure. But most of the time, I'm just wasting my time smashing anything and everything I can get my hands on for some pocket change. Oy.
If you find the need to adjust your perspective on things, you can move the camera around using the right stick.
Yeah, this really helps if you want to get a view of your surroundings.
Excellent. It's perfect for peeking around corners.
Press the circle button while jumping to interact with blue sparkling objects. When in those choppers, Sly. If they see you now, we're busted.
I know that.
Think I can handle that?
Jeez, I don't need to be knowing of this stuff. I played this game many times.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alleys. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway.
That is very good advice indeed. Oh, we can press the select button to display the map, which can be useful if you want to find out where you need to go. I'll just press it for the heck of it, and it looks like we got ourselves a lot to explore. So many guards. Yeah, the red ones, those red circles, they're basically guards. And you just jump and press the circle button to perform some super sneaky stealth moves. Hey, Murray.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise.
Don't worry, I will.
Sure feels good to be back in business.
Indeed it is, Sly. Indeed it is. And we make this look ridiculously easy. Uh-oh.
Looks like security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
I agree, Sly. That was way too close for comfort. At least since this is the real game, we gotta be prepared for whatever comes our way.
Why, that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
Yeah! Or so we think. Uh-oh. Has Sly put on a little extra weight?
Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
Yeah, you are.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that.
Yeah, like you can handle everything else.
I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
Yeah, at least it's worth it for this. Oh, a Swiss cheese. About 100. That's pretty nice. So I'm going to need as much change as possible for this sort of thing. But we got to watch out for these searchlights. We get detected, it's a mission failure. Huh? What's this? This guy looks weird, and this guy looks like... Ugh, who is that? I'd rather not want to know, trust me. Anyway, let's just press on. We can worry about all that later. Oh, we can also press the L3 button to display the compass so we can know what the heck we need to do. Well, right now, I'm here for another reason. See that right there? That's a Cooper emblem. One of 60 of these you find in the entire game. Though depending on the location, it can change. The more Cooper emblems you get, the more unlockables you earn. Collect secret slime masks throughout the game to earn special unlockable items. You can access the unlockables menu anytime, though I'm not going to right now. I just want to focus on the game so I can get it done at least. And get it done without interruptions.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place.
You're right, Sly. Somebody did spend a fortune here.
Inside.
Though the question is, why? Something just doesn't add up. I know it for sure.
Careful now. That's the skyline we want, but it's locked. Move slowly until you're right behind him.
Okay.
When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket.
I don't need to be told that because we just got our hands on the skylight key.
To perform the stealth slam, sneak up great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Okay, sure. Let's just find out what's behind door number 1. Hello, what have we here?
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece.
Whereas Sly is more or less the stealth, Bentley is more or less the brains.